Good morning, friends. This video is meant for every one of us, particularly the students, the teachers, the intellectuals who really want to, strengthen their spoken and written English. Friends, in this globalization, in the world of globalization, communication plays an important role right from beginning. Foundation stage till you are employed somewhere. Even if you are employed somewhere and if you are willing to go abroad to work and enhance your capacity as a professional, you need to have a very good command on spoken and written English. Because nowadays what is happening that even in the digital world, the corporate sector wants leadership. Leadership qualities are very important in every individual. And right from the beginning, right from the school age, the students must develop leadership qualities. Now, one of the areas where the students can have leadership qualities is the area of discussions and debate. In debate and discussions also, you need to have a very powerful oration. The ability of oration depends entirely on your use of sentences, correct sentences, grammatically correct sentences, and emphasizing certain arguments. Even when you emphasize certain argument, you have to start and you have to begin like that I'm of the opinion that. So you are using simple present tense in the beginning. I believe that. I contradict this statement. I do not agree with this statement. So these are the, sentences when you use in debate. Like, I strongly oppose the motion that India is having non-diverse culture. I strongly believe that India is having a diverse culture. India is having unity in diversity. I strongly, in for that, India is a very multicultural and very global, globalized, heritage of the country. India is having the ancient cultural, bond. India is an exemplary of unity and diversity. So, whenever you are using, I believe that, I'm of the opinion that, these are the lines of the debate, or I strongly oppose the motion, I strongly support the motion. So, everywhere you are using present tense. Now, all the present tenses can be used in your writing sections also. For instance, if you are framing questions in dialogue completion in class 7 and 8, class 6, no, there is a question in grammar, that is dialogue completion. Most of the questionnaires that you are framing in conversation with two persons, they will be either in the form of do, does plus subject plus v1 plus subject plus complement, or they might have has or have plus subject plus v3 plus object plus complement. That means present perfect interrogative, or simple past interrogative, or simple present interrogative. In simple present interrogative, you are using do, does plus subject plus v1 plus subject plus complement. Like, don't you think India is a fast progressing country? Now, don't you think, that is a question in simple present. Now, don't you believe that all religions lead to the same path? Now you are putting question with do and does. Like, does he not agree with this statement? Doesn't he realize the importance of education? Doesn't she work hard for her children? Don't they really give whole time for their children? Don't, doesn't, wherever v5 is there, there will be does. Like, does it happen? So क्या ऐसा होता है? डू यू थिंक इट इज पॉसिबल? क्या आप समझते हैं कि ये पॉसिबल है? डू द पीपल रियली रियलाइज द ग्रोइंग इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ डिजिटल वर्ल्ड? लाइक दैट, क्या लोग रियलाइज करते हैं कि डिजिटल वर्ल्ड की इंपॉर्टेंस बढ़ते जा रही है? Do the children really get away from cell phones and television screen for some time? It is very important that the children should be away from screen for some time so that they can develop their concentration. Screen time is the most, I mean, evident, hurdle in their studies. So don't the parent really realize that they should not allow them cell phone all the time? They should restrict. Shouldn't they restrict? Shouldn't the children be restricted to use cell phone at least up to class 8 and 9? Because it is not necessary. Cell phone is not at all essential for the children. So do the parents really keep or monitor the use of digital gadgets, particularly cell phones and a laptop? Do the children really encourage children to use technology all the time? Do they really understand that there is a need to restrict the use of technology because their studies get hampered? Text cannot be replaced by technology. Similarly, when you are talking to somebody or when you are having interview of somebody, you are putting question in present perfect. How long have you been working in this company? Since when have you joined this company? Present perfect. Since when have you worked on this project? Since when have you started working on this project? So these are the questionnaires that everywhere you have to use in dialogue completion also. Have you ever visited the Taj? Yes, I have visited the Taj twice. Have you ever visited New Delhi? Well, I don't have visited New Delhi, but I have decided to visit in the near future. Have you ever visited London? No, I haven't visited London. Yes, have you ever been to any historic place? Well, I have been to several historic places in India. Have you ever thought of at least banning cell phones in study hours? Yes, I have thought of restricting the use of cell phones for the growing children because it is developing a kind of intoxication, a kind of addiction among the children. Their studies get hampered. So using present perfect questionnaires. So why have you done so? Why have you not prepared for your exam? Like, see, using WH question. When have you started preparing for your board exam? Have you prepared it? Have you revised all the lesson? Well, I haven't yet revised. That's again a present perfect. Question is in present perfect. Answer is well, I haven't yet revised all the lessons, but I'm in the process. Well, have you gone through certain formulae? Yes, I have gone through certain formulae. Have you cleared out the concepts? Yeah, I have cleared out the concepts. The concepts are so far clear. I have still been revising the lesson. Now, in present perfect continuous, you have to use has, have plus been plus V4. Like, how long have you been working on this project? Well, I have been working this project since 2005. Well, since when have you been working in this company? Well, I have been working in this company for last 10 years. Well, since when have you been preparing for your board exam? Well, I have been preparing for my board exam right from day one, right since day one when I was in class 12. So these are the uses of present perfect present. Now while you are delivering a lecture, while you are debating, there also you have to use data analysis. Like India's population growth has tripled. It's again present perfect. India has really crossed the limit of population growth. India has already increased the urban population. The urban population has tripled or doubled in the last 10 years. The mm, the the urbanization has created many problems. The biodiversity of our earth has been badly disrupted due to growth of industrialization and urbanization. The people living in rural areas have been shifted to urban areas. People have already migrated in search of job in the cities, and that has created a problem of accommodation. So everywhere you are using present perfect tense. Friends, English is such a beautiful language that the more you go into the depth of this language, the more joy you will find. It is a joy giving language. Whenever you converse, whenever you talk to some person in good English, not only it creates an impression that you are a gentleman or you are a well educated person, it also gives you confidence that you are one of the people who communicate to the other people in a good language and have the command to express ideas. That is very important. The children who have good command, those who have good, I mean, spoken and written English, they are always on the top. And in engineering colleges, they become the star of the colleges. They anchor the cultural program. They anchor the college foundation. They anchor the cultural activities. Even in schools, you'll find that the children who are outspoken, they are very good in oration and speech. They are always in the eyes of the teachers, and they are always being given opportunity to hold the programs, to anchor the programs, to organize the activities, and they are having the leadership qualities. And nowadays it is very important that the children should develop leadership qualities right from the beginning, right from the school age. And that is what I emphasize upon. Thank you, and have a nice morning. This is Editing on the channel is English by Editing.